All right, all right. Welcome everybody to Chair League. Today's game is going to be between ProtoMen and Jukes of Hazzard. I believe it is Jukes of Hazzard's first match. ProtoMen played last week. But welcome, Jukes of Hazzard, for your first match. For those of you that are unaware of what Chair League is, it's a recreational league for Heroes of the Storm. It's kind of set up just so that everybody can kind of get that feel for what an actual draft and tournament style feels like. So we have the draft set up, and we are simply waiting for the teams to come on in. Let's see how they're doing. All right, and draft is live. Here we go. It's Tomb of the Spider Queen this week, so expect a lot of like gank heavy style teams. Usually with Tomb of the Spider Queen, you either want 3 solo laners and kind of a 2-man gank squad that can go between the 3 lanes, or maybe a good strong solo laner in the bottom lane and a good 4-man team that can kind of roam and get gems in the middle and the top lane. ProtoMen has the first ban here, and they're actually already dipping into their extra time. Lately, some really popular bans, at least on the higher level scene, have been some Stitches, Uther obviously is always a good ban, KT. And they're actually going to ban out Lieutenant Morales' first ban. Obviously just don't want to have to deal with that. They don't want to have to, I guess, build like a really heavy dive comp specifically for Lieutenant Morales, so. Jukes of Hazzard, I mean, like I said, I would expect a more meta-style ban. Actually, even Cho'Gall has been seeing some bans lately. And Nova. Nova's actually very strong on Tomb of the Spider Queen because of how close the lanes are together. She can really easily move between, middle and top and kind of pick off that healer or that really squishy nuker in the back lane. And because there was no KT pick, it's pretty safe pick for ProtoMen to just go ahead and pick up KT with their first pick. Everyone knows how strong KT is, especially after that level 13 chain bomb kind of power jump. And so Jukes of Hazzard, I mean, there's Tyrande, which is always a really high pick they could go for. Jaina is a really big pick, especially in Chair League. She's picked pretty often. Zagara, yeah, of course, she's super strong on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Can pretty much just take bottom lane by herself and just chill while the rest of your team runs around and kind of does their thing. So, and there's the Jaina, yeah. So Jaina obviously brings a lot to the table with damage. She's super good wave clear, which is important on Tomb of the Spider Queen. And both of her ultimates are pretty strong. I would assume a lot of people have been getting the Water Elemental. It's really good at, zoning out the healer or kind of pushing back that one nuker so you can kind of ignore them in a team fight. Get them out of the way and just fight the rest of the team, but lots of AoE damage. Blizzard just does work. So I would expect to see a warrior come out here. Maybe a Muradin. Muradin's still on the table, really strong. Stitches is really strong. Maybe a Thrall. Thrall's actually still out there if they wanted to maybe pick that up while they still have the back-to-back picks right here. Diablo, super strong right now. Gonna be, I mean, moving up in the world, really. Moving up on tier lists I saw earlier this week. I think Liquid Chris actually had him moving up into tier 1, so really strong initiator. And they could go for the Diablo Tyrande combo right here, where you do the, charge throwback stun. And already with KT stun, yeah, that could be pretty brutal. And they're going to go with Uther. Uther, really same idea as Tyrande. You're getting that extra stun. It's a pretty heavy body in the front lane, especially for a support. In the front line, good heals. All around, it's really great champ. Regarded by many to be like the strongest support in the game right now. Second round of bans coming out. Muradin's still on the table. They probably won't ban him over on JukesOfHazzard because there's already been a Diablo pick on the ProtoMen, but don't be surprised if ProtoMen decide they want to ban out that Muradin just so they don't have to deal with it. Although he did get nerfed a little bit recently with the change to Avatar now that it doesn't have the stun on attack. And it's actually my frames are a little off right now, but they're currently thinking about banning Sylvanas out. JukesOfHazzard are. And yeah, they're gonna go ahead and ban out Sylvanas. They don't want to have to deal with that solo laner down there, I guess, against Zagara. And whenever the objectives are actually pushing with the web weavers, Sylvanas can get pretty intense with how, shutting down the structures and just really increasing the benefit that you get from those web weavers. And ProtoMen, they're going to ban out Tyrande instead of the Muradin. They don't have to deal with that. And because of that, JukesOfHazzard jumps right on Muradin. It makes sense. Still a really good hero. Multiple stuns. Lots of HP. This can get out of anything pretty much. Now they're probably looking to get another damage dealer. They still need their support, but they don't really have to worry about ProtoMen taking it from the last pick because they've already picked up Uther. So I would expect another damage dealer to come out right here, maybe a Thrall. Thrall would be really strong in their team. But they're going to go with their support. They're going to go ahead and pick up Lily. Not really a big pick these days, especially against the team that currently has no auto attackers. But apparently, I'm assuming it's a pocket pick, comfort pick, and maybe it'll just pay out for them. And over on the side of ProtoMen, they're pretty much going to spill out with damage now if they want. But looks like they're going to go and go with the Double Warrior. Really strong Leo, that bruiser type character. And, he can kind of do it on both sides, dealing the damage and soaking the damage. So that's a pretty good pick right there. I would expect an auto attacker of some sort, maybe a Vala or a Raynor to come out here. Actually, even Greymane could come out. They're thinking pretty hard on this. I wonder if they're thinking about, maybe just going with another mage to kind of avoid the Lily. Pretty much just take away a lot of the benefit of her blind. But they are going to go with the Vala last pick. Strong. A lot of ability power type abilities coming out of Vala. It's not straight auto attacking, especially if you go with that big multi-shot build. And JukesOfHazzard is going to round out the draft with Sonya. Really, really strong pick. Mega Beef, which draft do I favor here? From what it's looking at right now, I'm going to have to lean with ProtoMen. They just have a really, really solid comp all around. 3 stuns, the ability to go with Entomb to kind of lock down that Lily or that Jaina or that Zagara. Oh, but JukesOfHazzard actually switches last second to Tyrael. So we're going to have the Tyrael Muradin. I'm still going to have to give it to ProtoMen, though. I just feel like they have a really, really well-rounded draft. Yeah, I know, Tyrael. When they had the Sonya locked in there, too. Tyrael really does bring a lot to the table with Sanctification. So maybe they're kind of thinking about that. They don't want maybe the KT to just go crazy. They have a lot of AoE damage on the side of ProtoMen. Maybe they want to maybe tone that down with some Sanctification. Also, he's a really mobile hero. He can escape the Leo Entomb at where Sonya, if she wanted to, she would have to take Heroic Leap, and a lot of people don't want to go with that. So, all right, 10 of 10 players ready. And here we go, starting the game. Pretty exciting, guys. This is actually my first cast for Cheer League. I've been kind of working with Paul since the beginning, trying to get into doing all this, and shout out to him. He's been putting in work, and really, really great job. A lot of people in the community are talking about Cheer League now, and it's starting to blow up. I actually saw earlier today there's over 200 teams now logged into Cheer League, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, props to Paul. Great job all around, and it's really exciting. People are really getting excited about being able to get in there and have this kind of scrim/tournament type feel to their games. So all good stuff. If you haven't already signed up, cheerleague.com. Pretty cool stuff all around. Mega Beef, stop. You don't gotta be so negative, bro. Do. Alrighty. And here we go. We have on the blue side. I don't know why they haven't fixed this. The colors are all wrong. On the blue side, though, we have Risk on Diablo, Georgia on KT, Ryan on Uther, Shinigami Joe on Vala, and Kario on Leo. And on the red side, we have Golden Ticket on Zagara, White Oak on Lily, Lubai on Jaina, Dead Pixel on Tyrael, and Greg on Muradin. And right away we see the solo Zagara bot like everyone expected. In the mid, we're gonna have Leo, Vala, KT, Diablo just kind of scoping it out on the default horse, looking real hot. And in the top lane, we kind of got Tyrael and Jaina rolling around. All right away, we're gonna get some action going on in mid. Muradin obviously gets rid of the Dwarf Toss. OP, too OP. Going in there, taking some living bombs. And actually, we're going to have Vala at the bot. Looks like kind of trying to tame this Zagara. I was expecting more of the Leo bot, but we'll see how Shinigami Joe does down there. Neither team looking to really overcommit right now, just kind of hanging out. Farming. Oh, we got an initiate here. We get the throwback, and Tyrael does go down. Gonna be chasing KT. Can I get a little damage from that passive? Not a big deal. Looking at talents real quick. Really pretty standard across the board. Multi-shot build looking like it's gonna happen for Vala. Mana Addict for KT. Purge Evil. Yep, be more damage for Tyrael. Probably going over that Bruiser build. Jaina gets melted by all the stuns. That's the combo they were going for. KT, Uther, Diablo. So much CC out of those three heroes. And it looks like actually Shinigami Joe is kind of holding his own down here against Zagara currently. Zagara completely out of mana. And Joe has hardly any creep to even talk about. So good on him. Already, ProtoMen are taking a little bit of a EXP lead. And they've got 27 coins turned in. We're currently, JukesOfHazzard have 0. I don't know, Kaijo Diablo skin? What is that? He's going default all day. Still, neither team really looking to overly engage, but Diablo is going to come in. Overpower on Tyrael, but Tyrael with that mobility, is he going to get away? He does. A lot of damage though, and the Leo is still in hot pursuit. Shinigami Joe's going to turn in those coins. He's got 39 already. They only need 11 more. Level 4 talents come out. Lily actually going with the Healing Ward. Overpower. Not going to be able to secure the kill on Tyrael. Still no really surprising talents coming out. Gonna get a little Piano Uther going on, looks like. We got Protective Shield. Hardened Bones. Yep, on Leoric. No surprise there. Both teams still playing rather passively. ProtoMen do have enough to secure the objective. Gerger's turning his 9. Risk turn is 2. They are going to secure the Web Weavers right here. And let's see what they get out of this. Really impressed with Joe's performance down bot so far. Really keeping that Zagara just push back, no mana. Not a whole lot he can do. And we're going to get a 5-man group in from ProtoMen in the middle here. Trying to push on these towers, getting both of them. Pushing Tyrael back, getting really low HP, but he will escape. And they are not joking with this push right here. They're going to easily secure this middle fort. Lubai trying to do some damage. Lugar doing a decent job down bot, keeping the Web Weaver pushed back away from those towers, not to let them get too much experience down there off of him. But they have already rotated top, and they are going to get at least 4 towers and a fort out of just this one objective. A whole level lead advantage for ProtoMen. Really impressive right now from ProtoMen, doing a really great job keeping the team together. Just little wins, securing the objective. Lugar has 11, and he is about to get murked. Nice, well played, well played, well played. All those coins just fall to the floor. They only need 15 over here on his side. KT's gonna deny the turn in, but they will secure it right here. So currently 1 level lead for ProtoMen. JukesOfHazzard does have the objective. They're going to try to catch up a little bit here in experience, maybe try to even out the race to 10. But as of right now, ProtoMen doing a pretty good job. They haven't even taken a single tower, I don't think, down. No, they have all their towers still. And this objective comes out. Looking at talents, still nothing too crazy going on. We got searing attacks on Vala, which is, rather common still. Ocean Renewal on Leoric. ProtoMen doing a pretty good job on defense here. Cario goes in with the Leoric. Oh, and the overpower, but they cannot secure the kill on Greg. Muradin just too tanky. Weaver's down bottom doing some work. Got both the towers already. Probably going to get this well. Oh, it's actually attacking the fort. Joe's down there going to clean it up. Not a bad defense by ProtoMen. They lost 3 towers, but no forts. Not bad. Already level 10, and Heroics to come out. We actually have Lightning Breath instead of Armageddon on Diablo. Phoenix on KT. Divine Shield on Uther. And the Rain of Vengeance, actually. Maybe they're going to go for a little Rain of Vengeance and Tomb combo. Too strong. We'll see how that pans out for him. Strafe is usually the more common pick, but as Jaina gets just destroyed top, so squishy. The level 10 has been secured for JukesOfHazzard, Devouring Maw, Jug of 1,000 Cups, and a Ring of Frost. Hey, there you go. And Judgment. Uh-oh. Judgment coming out. Trying to make the big plays on Tyrael. Judgment is not a really common pick, similar to Heroic Leap on Sonya, but especially on this cut, I mean, unless they're trying to dive Lily, I don't, or excuse me, I guess that would be Uther. But maybe they just want to get that KT out to fight with the Judgment, but Sanctification, so strong. And there is the Judgment actually on Tavalla, and is she gonna get away? No, she will not. Avatar, too strong. Facing her down. Four versus 5 right here. But actually, if you can see that JukesOfHazzard started to catch up in experience, only about half a level behind now. They were over a full level behind at the beginning of the game. Getting some points turned in for the objective. ProtoMen only need 8 more gems turned in for their next phase of Web Weavers. Currently, objectives are 1-1. Kills are 1-5 in favor of ProtoMen. Now, after they had lost Vala, they were having a flawless victory up until then. Risk might have gotten a little overzealous here, and he does go down. However, they secure their kill on Jaina, and Diablo with those souls up is actually already back up. So, I mean, it's not a good trade to trade while you're ahead, but with Diablo being instantly back up, maybe they can benefit a little bit from this. Oh, and the overpower onto Tyrael. Lightning Breath coming out and Tombs out. That's a pretty sweet combo right there. And they are going to not secure the kill on Tyrael. Maybe they will. Oh, here we go. There we go. Finally goes down. Lily was doing some work trying to get in there and keep him up, but was not able to do so. Oh, nice Ring of Frost, capturing both Diablo and Leoric. Are they going to get double benefit off of this? I do not think so. Avatar, Uther, or Muradin might be going a little too hard. But he's going to get out with that Jug of 1,000 Cups. Rain of Vengeance comes out onto Zagar. They're going to secure the kill. Shinigami Joe doing work. Been pretty impressive play on his Vala the entire game so far. Carrio's not done. He's gonna get this kill onto Uther here. And the Living Bomb puts an end to him. Level 13 has been attained by ProtoMen. That is the big KT jump with chain bombs. Uther with that full piano build, Shrink Ray, Cleanse, more multi-shot, Immolation, Burning Rage, excuse me, on Leoric. And they have gotten back to being about a full level ahead of JukesOfHazzard. Two-Minute Spider Queen is one of my favorite maps just because the constant engages, like the whole game. Team fight after team fight after team fight. Lanes are so close together. Judgment coming in on Uther. Trying to do something big here. Ring of Frost comes out. It's going to trap 2 of them. But there's just not enough damage to back it up. Not a whole lot of damage coming out at all, actually. Lightning Breath coming out onto Jaina. Wow! That was a lot of damage right there. They're going to get Muradin as well. Kyriel as well. 3 for nothing. Team is pretty much full HP. Uther's doing his job. 4 for nothing. Zagara goes down. Oh man, this could be bad. 11 seconds on Jaina. And they are going to be trying to push some damage up onto this keep here, top lane. Still got both Web Weavers, middle and bottom pushing. Phoenix comes out, trying to do some little extra damage on that keep. They don't want to overstay their welcome here, but they are up an entire talent tier and 3 levels at this point. This, if they could just play smart, ProtoMen might have this one in the bag. Full 5-man rotation bot. They want to just get that last little hit on that fort. Now all they got to do is ignore the throw pit. And this should be getting pretty close to being GG. Just no stupid mistakes. Keep their positioning. I'm kind of digging the combo of Entomb, Lightning Breath, Rain of Vengeance. And honestly, I mean, Phoenix, you could throw it on top of that too. If you can get a good Entomb going over here on Leoric. Zagara only nets Diablo in that Maw. And a really haphazard fight kind of breaking out. People all over the place. Divine Shield goes on Navala to secure her life. And Muradin is going to get away with pretty much no HP, but nobody can really do anything about it. Lily does end up going down. All 10 heroics have been popped. Don't think anything more crazy is going to come out of that encounter. And here we go. We are going to have a boss attempt up here from ProtoMen. And with Lily down, I mean, for 5 more seconds, I don't really see any way the JukesOfHazzard are going to be able to contest this. Phoenix comes out, throw a little bit more damage on there. Leoric comes up, and they're going to get a free boss, no questions asked. Web Weavers have come out. Great plays. Timed it well. Ooh. Barely missed that Entomb on Zagara. ProtoMen showing some pretty good patience here. Not really wanting to engage yet until their Vala gets here. Ooh, not a bad 2-man Maw to stop the Diablo ult. But I think it's a little too late, because we have Web Weavers and the boss pushing top lane. Judgment comes out on Vala. Nothing's going to be there to follow it. And it looks like ProtoMen might have their first win of the season. 60%, 50%, 30%, 10%, GG. ProtoMen wins.